Hello and welcome to Notes from the Field. I'm Coco Swanson, and this is my weekly advice vlog where you send in questions and problems, and then I create embodied experiences that I hope help the problem and build more coherence. That means more wholesome connection between your body, your mind, your heart, and in effect, your life. So, this week's question that's in is how do I reset myself when I feel overwhelmed, overstimulated, emotionally exhausted, and disconnected from who I want to be? That last one really brought me into this question. It's what happens when I'm not only overwhelmed, but I'm disconnected from she or they who I want to become. And I suggest for this a long term lens versus how can I create a quick fix? It's how can I create rhythms and practices within my life that allow for my biology to be really fortified and a fabulous place for my spirit to land and to create more openness and neuroplasticity within my brain. So instead of approaching this like a punishment or like you're taking something away, it's how can you add simple, nourishing rhythms and practices that help you feel more grounded and more at ease? I'd suggest the following. One, it's less overstimulation. And in this day and age, what that translates to is less digital time, less time on your phone, your device. How often are you taking yourself off your device and putting it on airplane mode? Try that for at least, I'd suggest 3 deliberate 15-minute periods of time per day, at least, that we understimulate on purpose. Okay? Rhythm number 2, it's simple, consistent nourishment. Notice that I'm not suggesting that you go on some extreme cleanse, although if you're craving that, do it. This is about consistency. Have a splurge there, here or there. However, what's your baseline? How's your green veggie intake? How about broth? I make bone broth, but veggie broth can do. How many minerals and what quality of proteins are you intaking daily? Because we need to build the strength of our bodies over time. So it's device-free time, simple nourishment, walking, dancing, laying on the earth, yoga. What simple practices reconnect you to your body and the body of the planet? Trying to keep this under 3 to 5 minutes, so I'm going to go through the rest a little quicker. Then we have music, singing, beauty. Just as important for me as food to help me become who I am most aligned with becoming. And lastly, it's reducing all things that fragment my attention and fragment my heart. So that means gentleness. Again, digital free time. Spending time with people and in places that cause me to feel more at ease. Because I can guess that my future self is one of ease, one that's connected to my nervous system, one that's nourished by the food I ingest, and that one that checks out of the digital space often to reconnect to my physical and fantastic potential of my human operating system. Okay, that's over the 5 minutes. Little note from the field. And if you want more, I have a solutions lab every other week. It's free problem solving, so come on in live. And in the meantime, send your questions. Thank you. Peace.